I'll make some brand new start of it in old New York.
In terms of the value that I've been able to receive from Genoa FS here in the US is crazy. I've been able to talk on practically like one-on-one in a room just with 7 people with a CFO of a company that's worth $7 billion, which has been insane, and getting like a full hour, I'd say, of just questions you want to ask him, and him giving like actual valuable feedback on it is something that I think has got no price tag on it. Like, you can't set a price for that, like in terms of the value you receive.
Advice that I received from a mentor named Ian Tracy, he's the founder of Turntable, was that I needed to focus on a specific city in order to really dominate and bring my startup to its fullest potential. And he told me to focus on New York City. And I got the first customer in New York City. And so there I confirmed the fact that this was the perfect city, and I wouldn't have gotten there if it wasn't for Ian.
So my startup concept is SmartSign, a digital platform that replaces human notary publics with biometric authentication. And in this space, there is one company that's the biggest one. It's called Proof. And at the head of Proof is Pat Kinsel. And he, I think 2014, he created this whole industry from scratch into what it is today. And I was always thinking, I really want to talk to Pat, but have a warm introduction, So the other day I was talking to the CFO of OneTrust, his name's Guido. And he was asking me, what do I do? I said, SmartSign, biometric authentication instead of notary publics. He's like, oh, that reminds me of what my friend Pat does. Yeah, at Proof. I was like, what, Pat Kinsel? He's like, yeah, he's my best friend. And yesterday, just like that, I had a follow-up from Guido. Followed up, said, oh yeah, I'd love when you can introduce me to Pat. A couple hours later, got introduction to Pat.
So I decided that my niche is architects who are working in the sustainability architecture companies who are following the challenge to reduce the carbon emission by 2030. And I've been talking with the top 50 architectural companies in New York. They all were very excited of implementing my idea to their design.
In terms of networking, I can give examples. Over here in New York, I was able to go to various networking events. The one that's most specific to my industry, which is e-commerce, I was able to go to one of the few Shopify physical locations they have for events. And I was able to connect with basically my target audience in terms of who I sell my product to. So I got to meet a lot of e-com store entrepreneurs, and the speakers at the event, I managed to connect with them after, which they're actually angel investors.
Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and all these, crazy people sleep on the A-Sleep. And I was like, oh, this company's crazy. But the other day I got to actually talk with the co-founder of A-Sleep. It's crazy. He will show us stuff what his company's tracking. He will pull out PowerPoint, stuff that you can't find on the website, stuff that you can't find on PitchBook, stuff you can't find on Crunchbase, stuff we can't find anywhere apart from talking to the founder. And guess what? I got to lay down on the A-Sleep bed at the A-Sleep head office, which is something that if he said to me about a year ago, I would think, oh yeah, you're crazy.
In terms of access to angel investors and VCs, every single mentor in this program, I'd say, is an angel investor or a potential angel investor. So we're meeting at least with, I'd say, 1 each week, even more per week. So on a weekly basis, you have the challenge or the enthusiasm of, coming prepared to these talks with these entrepreneurs, because you don't know that tomorrow they might be your potential angel investor within your company.
This week, I went to the headquarters of Ramp, and I was in the same room as 100 YC founders. I was able to talk to so many people, share my knowledge, expertise, hear the knowledge, expertise. I might have even found a technical co-founder at that event. We shared a slice of pizza, we talked. He seemed like a really nice guy. I'm actually following up with him right now. And I might actually put him on as the CTO Those are the type of things that, although that can happen in London or any other like big city, it's hard to be in the right place at the right time. So if you're an ambitious founder, all that matters is execution, and this program helps with execution. It helps you with the soft skills, hard skills, resources, places, times, everything you need to be a founder. This program is called Genoa Entrepreneurship School.
What you're actually getting for what you're paying for this program is crazy. Like there's no, as I said before, there's no price tag on that, and what you're paying is a bargain.